Good morning, and welcome to Bad Bad Hikes. Today is day 39, and we are hiking into Erwin. We're going to stay at Uncle Johnny's tonight and tomorrow night. I know I just took 0, but that one was completely unplanned, and I have a lot of uploading and editing still to do, and I want to, go to town. That would be nice on a 0 day. So we're hiking 13.5 from our tent site last night into Erwin. You can walk to Uncle Johnny's right off trail. But last night was cold. I stayed warm. We had hand warmers. We were just fine. We have the gear for it. But my Garmin said it was 20 degrees, but that does not include wind chill. So it was very, very cold. But it looks like I haven't moved. I have. I had to go get my food bag that was frozen to a tree. That was fun. My sister asked me to rate these. So the Western grits souffle that I cooked myself for dinner last night, 8 out of 10. It was pretty good. I had that and hot chocolate, which was a fantastic combo, but a solid 8 out of 10. I needed more cheese. Everything needs more cheese, but if I had packed out cheese, it would have been closer to a 10 out of 10. But 8 out of 10 for the grits. Very tasty. Still not as good as the cheeseburger one. The cheeseburger one's still the best. Okay, so now to procrastinate getting out of my tent and packing my stuff. Okay, so I've been hiking for a little while now, and I can finally feel my fingers again. So that's nice. But I've come to the top of this mountain, and there's just this huge rock slab. It looks so cool. Also, the ground is completely frozen, so I'm trying to be real careful on rocks, but it's just huge. Also, I don't know if it's currently snowing or just blowing off trees, but I think it's currently snowing. This is crazy. I've already take off my beanie because it kept getting in my eyes and I couldn't see where I was walking. Okay. I'm going to put the camera away so I can not slip and fall on that. I made it to Spivey Gap, where I was very excited to see a water cache, because all of my water's frozen and I don't want to filter any because it's 20 degrees outside right now and I don't want my filter to freeze, but it is completely frozen. So your girl's gonna be dehydrated today, but that's okay. We're walking into town. Alrighty, so I've got, this is a cute little stream. Would have been a nice water source if my filter wouldn't freeze. Anywho, so I will start the climb. So it is definitely snowing. That is not just blowing off the trees. Because it's like fresh on the ground. The only footprints I can see is woodchuck, and she's right in front of me. This is not the landscape I thought I would be hiking in March. Look at all the rhododendrons. They're all sad and cold. And all those little flowers I was seeing are somewhere frozen, sad, and cold. But it feels like you're walking through a freaking snow globe. I'm having a great time. I will say the ground is frozen, except for the mud puddle that I stepped in. So now one of my socks is wet, which is not great. But like I said, I'm walking into town, so even if both my feet are drenched, it'll be okay, because I'll be able to get into a warm place and do laundry and all that fun stuff. So for now, I will continue climbing through this winter wonderland. Hiking again in the winter wonderland. We just stopped for lunch at a no business knob shelter. Apparently there was pretty not fun bear encounter last year. Some bear was trying to get into somebody's sack and was not going to be deterred. So they have a couple of signs about it. So I'm not sure if there's any actual closures, but just hang your bear bags, people, properly. We don't need to let the bears know that is a reliable food source for them. Anywho, so I was able to eat some actual food. Got my tortillas and Slim Jim and some cheese, because all I'd had this morning, things that I could get into my mouth that weren't frozen, was some peanut M&Ms and some essentially Sour Patch Kids, but a different brand. Super healthy, I know. That's the only thing that wasn't frozen, because my water's still frozen. I was able to get like a few tablespoons, maybe melted during lunch so I could drink it, but I'm so looking forward to be able to just chug some water when I get to Uncle Johnny's, which is in like 6 miles, and it's mostly downhill, so that's very exciting. So Woodchuck and I are headed that way. I am once again following her footsteps, which is super nice. And then we've got one guy behind us that I think we convinced to stop at Uncle Johnny's because it's going to be so bitterly cold again tonight. A guy named Storm. He seems super cool. So hopefully we'll see him there. For now, into the winter wonderland. So I've resorted to putting my water bottle in my freaking shirt to try to melt it a little better. I've got a little bit. Ugh, I just want water. Starting to see civilization. There's a train coming by, so I must be close. You're definitely getting close. So there's the river. There's railroad tracks that train just came down on. And let me get down here. Oh, you can't see quite as well as you did on the last one. And there's the beginnings of Erwin. Here's a better outlook. Woo! Let's get down there. Oh my goodness. Finally done with the switchbacks that would never end. And I think it's hilarious as soon as you come out, like this is the trail, the road. But as soon as you come out of the woods, there's advertisements for hiker-friendly places in town. I think that's fantastic. Alright, so we're still currently on trail. You can see the white places over there. So the trail technically goes across that bridge, but I am going where you can see where that hiker just went, that storm. Let's get to Uncle Johnny's. It's right on the corner here. I don't have to go but 10 feet off trail. Woo, 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 woo. Let's find Woodchuck and see if we can check into our cabin. This hostel's so fun. It's like a little, community back here. They even have a specific spot for hammock campers, which I appreciate because when I'm not on a long distance trail, I hammock camp. But that setup is like 7 pounds, so it didn't make the cut to come on the through hike. But with any good hostel, they have a signing wall. So I'm gonna sign. I'll sign under danger. I haven't seen danger in forever. So John has dropped us off and we are walking over to Taco Bell. This is ever so exciting. Taco Bell with a whole squad.
Well,
Yum. Have you ever seen a more beautiful sight? Fruit. I came over to the grocery store to pick up just snacks to have in the hostel, and oh my god, I want to buy all the fruit. My god, they have Ale 8 here. I'm so excited, and I have never seen orange cream before, so that's coming back to the hostel with me. So we're back at Uncle Johnny's. I've had a shower. I've found, the sweatpants and hoodie. As always, the best loner clothes. And I'm splitting a cabin. Sorry, all of our stuff has just exploded behind me. I'm splitting a cabin with Woodchuck that was very, very, very kindly paid for by Tie-Dye Goat and Sunflowers family, and we're so grateful. They were in front of us yesterday,
And they knew we had stayed out in the like horrific freezing cold. So a bit of trail magic from them. So thank you guys for covering our cabin. That was so incredibly kind of you. I'll give you a full tour of Uncle Johnny's tomorrow, but I'm already loving it. The shower was like boiling hot. Like, I like to shower in lava, and this far exceeded my expectations, so that felt so good. So I'm gonna go to the hostel room to hang out with everybody, and I will show you guys around and see what we get up to on our 0 day tomorrow. So if you want to follow along on my HE journey, be sure to subscribe. Also have an Instagram account that I never use, but it's there. But for now, happy trails.